Hey up folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out the iCarsoft VAWS 3.0 diagnostic scanner. It's a tool that's specifically designed for Volkswagen, Audi, Skoda and Seat vehicles. I've been putting it to the test, and in this video I'll walk you through what it does, how easy it is to use and whether it's worth picking up. So in the box, here's the box, you'll find the unit itself, a USB cable for your free updates, so you connect the device to the laptop, download the software from iCarsoft, and pretty much you're good to go and you get free lifetime updates. It also comes with the OBD2 connector, which I've already connected, and of course the manual. So first impressions, it's compact, quite lightweight, feels quite sturdy. You've got rubberized buttons, nicely spaced out as well. The interface is quite straightforward to use. Icons are nice and clear. It's actually quite bright here in Yorkshire today, and you can see it's quite easy to make out even though I'm filming in broad daylight. So in terms of the overview, so again, the VAWS is specifically tailored for the VW group, so that includes Volkswagen, Audi, Skoda and Seat. It's an all systems diagnostic scanner, so it won't just diagnose engine codes. So a lot of people don't know this. The generic OBD2 scanners, the cheaper scanners, they can only diagnose the engine system, and that is part of legislation for emissions reasons. Those scanners will not give you in-depth diagnostics because they do not implement the proprietary VW protocols to interrogate other modules like the ABS module, the electronics modules and the transmission modules and various other modules that use proprietary protocols. Some of the key highlights as well are, besides the diagnostics, you've got the service options. So in here you've got various service options like oil reset, EPB, so the brake pad reset. So if you need to replace the brake pads, you can retract the rear calipers. You've also got battery coding, DPF regen, headlamp reset, injector coding. That's quite integral as well. So if I go back, let's do a little demo. Let's see it in action. So once you've plugged it in, it pretty much fires up straight away. And the menus, as I mentioned before, quite straightforward to use. Let's go into diagnostics. Got Audi, Bentley, if you're lucky enough to own one. Bugatti, Lamborghini. So we'll go into VW. Well, actually, my bad. Today we're working on an Audi. So let's go in there. Select that. It's an Audi A3. So it does have a auto VIN feature. Let's see if it picks up the car. It doesn't always pick it up. It's not the end of the world, because if it doesn't pick up the vehicle, you can always select it manually. Okay, it's picked up the VIN. Let's read it. Select F1. There we are, it's picked up the vehicle. And let's press F1. And so you got the option to do an auto scan. You can go into the individual control units, or we have the service option. Let's go ahead and do an auto scan. And then we'll select F1. So as you can see, it's scanning the various different modules. Oh dear, it's found 6 faults in the engine electronics control module. This vehicle actually has quite a few faults. Looks like it's in need of some TLC. As you can see, it's pretty quick as well in terms of how quick it diagnoses the different, interrogates the control units. Some other tools tend to be very slow. It's pretty fast, that. Okay, so it's complete. Let's go into engine electronics. Let's go in and read fault code. Okay, so we've got 6 faults there. Active static, particulate trap bank 1 efficiency below threshold. Oh, that's another one. Another one. Number 5 and number 6. So if we go back here, so that's essentially reading the fault codes. Now, one of my favourite features on this particular tool is the ability to view live data. So it gives you access to various different data streams and variables for you to be able to diagnose issues with sensors, to check the temperature. It's really handy. So let's go into here and I'll do a little demonstration. It's got various different data streams. We'll select that one. And then it should present us with various different variables we can select. There are hundreds here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a specific one. Let's check the coolant temperature. And then it's a multiple select, so you can check lots of these. So let's select that one. Intake air temperature. We'll do air mass as well. Throttle value position as well. Location of oxygen sensors. And then we'll select F1. And there we are. So you can see data in real time. You can see the engine coolant temperature. You can see the RPM. It's really, really handy. You see the airflow rate. See the absolute throttle position. It's super handy when you need access to a particular state of the vehicle to help you get a better picture in order to diagnose a particular issue. So to wrap up, let's just go back now, back to the main screen. Back again. Yes. And then hopefully that should get us back to this home screen. There we are. Okay, so to wrap up then, is the VAWS 3.0 worth buying? If you own a VW, Audi, Skoda or Seat, I would say definitely yes. It gives you access to dealer level diagnostics and service resets. The last bit is really important because a lot of these tools that you buy nowadays, they'll just give you access to diagnostics, that's to read and clear fault codes, but they won't give you access to service functions. These are the same service functions, just recap, that are used in the dealerships. So that's EPB, battery coding, DPF region, injector coding. Without these service resets, you cannot manually perform these functions. It would be incredibly difficult or potentially damaging to the vehicle as well. So so to recap, it gives you access to dealer level diagnostics and service resets without having to pay dealership prices. And yeah, for the money, you really can't go wrong. So it's a solid choice for VAG owners. And so that's it for today's review. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more reviews, and let me know in the comments what car you'd use this on. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.